Hawaii News Now honors Pearl Harbor heroes.
My mother, Ginger Lilly, was a Hawaii Red Cross Motor Corps volunteer in her mid-20s, just prior to the war. And the day before the war, December 6th, she was detailed by the Red Cross to pick up some Royal Australian pilots for the day and give them a tour. And she asked had they ever been to Hawaii, and they hadn't. And she said, "Did you ever hear about Pearl Harbor?" And they said, "No." And she said, "Well, you might hear about it someday," and decided to take them on a tour. And they wound up high up in heights overlooking Pearl Harbor. And there below them, in a panorama, were all the ships, all the battleships at rest. And the pilots looked and realized, my gosh, all those ships are sitting ducks. The Japanese could block Pearl Harbor's entrance, and all those ships would be sitting ducks. The Japanese could attack, and there's nothing they could do. They worried about it all day long. And my mother fretted about it. And she dropped them off that afternoon at Aloha Tower, where they left. And that evening, she was in Kahala, and she was playing bridge with a PBY pilot friend of hers, a Navy pilot. And she kept fretting with him about the ships are all sitting ducks in Pearl Harbor. My gosh, what are we going to do? And he finally, in exasperation, said, "Ginger, we're out flying every day searching, and the Japanese cannot get within 1,000 miles of Hawaii without our finding out about it." And of course, those were fateful words that he ate 12 hours later. Much later, my mother got a letter from the Royal Australian pilot saying, "Yes, Ginger, we did hear about Pearl Harbor."
Hawaii News Now is your source for the 75th commemoration of Pearl Harbor. Join us as we remember this historic event on Wednesday, December 7th.